All right, 49ers faithful, buckle up because today's news is straight fire. We've got stories that'll hit you right in the feels and keep you glued to the screen. From a potential game changer for our offense to a familiar face who could return, a risky trade rumor that's got everyone buzzing, and a heartbreaker that's tearing the fan base apart. San Francisco is the epicenter of NFL drama right now. Grab your seat, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell because this is going to be wild. Which of these stories is hyping you up for 2025? Drop it in the comments and let's dive in.
First up, let's talk about a move that could bring back the explosive vibe we've been missing since Deebo Samuel left. The name on everyone's lips, Curtis Samuel. Yeah, you heard that right. After a lackluster 2024 with the Buffalo Bills, where he managed just 350 yards and 2 touchdowns, rumors are swirling that he could be headed to the Bay Area. Why's this got the faithful buzzing? Let's break it down. Curtis Samuel, a 2017 second-round pick, is a Swiss Army knife, lining up outside in the slot, running jet sweeps and turning short passes into huge gains. Sound familiar? He's not Deebo, but he's the closest thing we might get. With Deebo traded to the Commanders in March, Kyle Shanahan's offense lost that horizontal spark. Brandon Ayuk and Ricky Pearsall are studs, but they don't quite match that dynamic versatility. And with Ayuk's knee still a question mark, a veteran like Samuel could be a godsend. Here's the kicker, this deal might be a steal. Sources say a 5th or 6th round pick could seal it, with Buffalo possibly eating some of his salary. The faithful are losing it on X, with fans shouting, "This is our Super Bowl move." But hold up, can he gel with our system fast enough to make an impact in 2025? And what if Buffalo plays hardball? It's low risk, high reward, but the clock's ticking. While we're dreaming of Curtis tearing it up at Levi's, the next story's gonna blow your mind. And just when you thought the Curtis Samuel hype was big, here comes a blast from the past that's got the faithful feeling nostalgic. Daniel Brunskill, our former offensive line warrior, is a free agent, and the question on everyone's mind is, why isn't anyone scooping him up after shining with the 49ers through 2022? Brunskill took his talents to Tennessee, but now at 31, he's sitting on the market with no training camp invite. Is this a golden opportunity for San Francisco, or have we moved on? For those who forgot, Brunskill was a beast for us, playing tackle, guard, even center with the kind of grit that defines the 49ers. And get this, he used to shut down Aaron Donald, the future Hall of Famer, when we faced the Rams. That alone deserves a statue, but after a so-so 2024 in Tennessee, with a 55.3 Pro Football Focus grade, he's flying under the radar. Fans on X are split, bring him back. Versus we're fine without him. Our O-line took hits with Jalen Moore and Aaron Banks gone, and depth is a real concern. Brunskill's versatility could be a lifeline for Purdy in our run game, and he'd likely come cheap, so why the cold shoulder? Sources say the 49ers aren't jumping to reunite, which feels like a head-scratcher. Is it strategy or stubbornness? What if he signs with a rival like Seattle? That's a gut punch we don't need. Brunskill brings stability and that trench mentality Shanahan loves. But if we pass, who steps up if injuries hit? While we're debating his comeback, brace yourself. The next story's a game changer that'll have you on edge.
And while we're still wrapping our heads around Brunskill's free agency, the next bombshell is a wild one. Mac Jones as trade bait? Yeah, faithful. Our backup QB is at the center of a storm? When the 49ers signed Jones to a 2-year deal, he was a safety net in case Brock Purdy's $265 million extension fell through. Now, with Purdy locked in, Jones, a former first-round pick, is looking like a juicy trade chip. Remember 2016 when the Vikings lost Teddy Bridgewater and traded for Sam Bradford? Teams desperate for a QB could come knocking, and Jones, despite a rocky career, still has that first-round pedigree. Fans on X are torn. Trade him for a defensive stud versus what if Purdy goes down? Financially, it's a no-brainer, $448,000 in dead money, but over $2.1 million in cap savings for 2025 per over the cap. To catch, our backup would be Tanner Mordecai, who flashed potential in the preseason but lacks experience. With 2025 rookie Curtis Rourke still recovering from an ACL tear, that's a gamble. Imagine a team like the Bengals reeling from a QB injury offering a 3rd-round pick for Jones. Would you pull the trigger? Shanahan and Lynch love bold moves, but losing a solid backup could haunt us. The faithful are buzzing, and I want to know, trade Jones or keep him as insurance? While you're mulling that over, hold tight, the next story is going to hit you right in the heart. And just when you thought the Mac Jones drama was intense, this one's a dagger to the soul, faithful. Jawan Jennings third, and Jawan might be playing his final season with the 49ers. After a career-high 975 yards in 2024, our clutch warrior is set to hit free agency in 2026, and word is he's not settling for a hometown discount. Are we about to lose a cornerstone of our identity? Jennings embodies everything we love: tough, physical, and money in big moments. At just $4.26 million in 2025, he's been a steal, but Spotrac pegs his market value at $10 million a year. With teams like the Jets or Bears hunting for receivers, that number could climb. Fans on X are freaking out. Pay the man versus we can't afford him. With big extensions for Purdy, Kittle, and Warner, our cap is tight. Jennings, even as our WR3 behind Ayuk and Pearsall, is vital, especially with Ayuk coming off injury. He's saved us on third downs like against Green Bay last year. But if he starts 2025 hot like he did in 2024, he'll price himself out of our range. Sources say he's eyeing the open market, and can you blame him? If a rival like the Rams throws big money, we're in trouble. Losing Jennings means less depth, less grit, and a hole in our soul. Shanahan might push for an extension, but will it be enough? Drop your thoughts below. Can we keep Jawan? While you're reeling, get ready for the wrap-up. It's going to fire you up. What a day for the faithful. Curtis Samuel could bring back that Debo spark, lighting up our offense. Brunskill's out there ready to shore up our O-line with veteran grit. Mac Jones is trade bait. It's a high-stakes move that could land us a difference maker, and Jawan Jennings. Man, losing him would hurt. But can we match his market? These stories are the pulse of our Super Bowl chase. Which one's got you hyped or heartbroken? Smash that like, subscribe, hit the bell, and let's get the comments poppin'. Go Niners!